She's retired from
She's
porn.
retired, but it's like it's almost like herpes. It doesn't go away. You know what I'm saying? Like she's still number one.
Yeah.
It was such a perfect like analogy.
Metaphor. Yeah.
But it doesn't, not that she has it, but just the sex and the, But it doesn't go away. She's been number one. Yeah. It can't take her down.
Don't use STDs as metaphors for your porn star.
For retirement. Exactly. You can't take her down. Everybody's out there trying to fucking Bella Danger her and Riley Reid her, but you can't hit her, bro, because she was just too pretty. She was too pretty to be porn.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
So now
everybody just likes to watch, bro.
Well, no, but people harass you, right? You'll tweet some shit, and then they're always responding to it with like this porn scene from Lana, right? And I was like, this poor guy, what this guy's got to go through, etc. And I remember I spoke about it on the podcast, and the boys on the podcast, you guys had some opinions on dating a porn star.
Yeah, couldn't do it.
Now, we had a nice little Super Bowl party yesterday.
Super Bowl party is right.
We had a Super Bowl party. It was a poll party.
Super spreader.
We had a super spreader event yesterday. By the way, never invite Mike Malik to your Super Bowl party ever again.
Malik.
What is it? Malak.
Like he may lack certain skills.
Now I remember.
Perfect.
Now I remember. That's perfect. I wish you said that in the beginning. Okay, so Mike Malak, we invited him, and I think within like 15 minutes, you had invited 20 people.
No,
there was 20 people.
I could not.
I said, "Do you want to come over?" I said, "Do you want to come over? You can tell Logan to come as well, and Lana can come." And then you're like, "Listen, Jake wants to come as well, and he has a crew." And I was like, "Just give me a number." And you were like, "I think it's going to be 20. I think it's going to be 20." You invited 20 people to the Super Bowl party. They got there before any of you guys got there. So it looked like I was watching the Super Bowl with my fiance alone, and you guys brought 2014-year-olds. You roll with 2014-year-olds.
All Jake Paul, bro.
In thongs.
He's got a fucking... Those weren't mine.
My girl's cooking salmon. You got girls coming in thongs.
The funniest visual is a bunch of fucking 30-year-olds being like, "Hey, you guys want some salmon?" And it's like teenage...
What am I going to offer them? Corona? They're 14 years old. You want some salmon? You want some prosciutto? That's all I can offer them.
We were just so clearly washed in our 30s when I was like, "Guys, it's really loud. I'm trying to watch the game."
Literally, my girl's like, "Why don't you offer them a drink or something like that?" Milk? Do we want to offer them some milk? We can't.
Baby formula?
Literally, how old were these girls?
They're not my... Bro, first of all, as you guys know, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not allowed to talk to any other girls.
Yes.
She monitors my calls with my mother. I'm not her kid. She's like,
Really?
"No, you're over your fucking limit.
I like
Put
this.
the fucking phone down."
I like this.
So if you think I brought any of those fucking chicks yesterday, you're mistaken. That was Jake Paul's entourage, bro. He's always got an entourage. He's got security. Me and Logan roll lean. We're just normal guys. Jake's got the 6 cars. Jake had 6 watches on yesterday. You may not have noticed. 6 fucking watches, bro. So... yeah, he rolls with who he wants to. And
We weren't looking at the watches, but were they to time the girls' birthdays? They're 18. I got this one turning 18 in about 6 days.
Can't wait, baby. Can't wait. As soon as the clock strikes 12, it's on, dude.
So y'all pulled up and then dipped on us at halftime, which I think was the right move.
I think everybody was happy about it.
I said that. I said it to your wife.
You guys assumed this was going to be like a rager pool party? Was that a little bit of the assumption?
No, I knew what kind of party he was going to...
Girls pulled up in thongs.
Listen, I knew when you told me, you're like, "Yo..."
With homework. These girls were doing homework. Bro, why was the girl doing homework? She was literally asking, "So what's the capital of Iowa?" I was like, "You don't know your capitals yet? How old are these girls? They're getting younger."
Bro, no, you told me, you were like, "Yo, it's just me, the wife, and Wasabi."
And the homies. I said the homies were going to come.
And the homies.
But it did seem like I invited them after you guys came. Like, I was like, well, I can't have a party with just all of them.
I was wondering why he texted. He's like, "You guys are the only ones not here."
No, I heard him. I looked over. I seen him, and he goes, "Yo,
I have friends too, guys." That's what it looked like.
I seen him on the phone because I went to check my crypto because I don't, I quit everything else.
Yeah.
Just straight crypto now, right? So I went to check.
Drugs.
I quit crack, heroin. I just shoot up straight up Ethereum now, bro. Right into my veins.
Ethereum on the run, bro.
Right into my veins.
I love this.
But I went to check on my Coinbase real quick, and I looked over, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, shorty?" He's like, "I got Jake Paul in the house right now if you're trying to come through." He was flexing like Jake Paul was at his crib and shit, bro.
And she was like, "I'm just getting my retainer fixed, but I'll be over immediately afterwards."
No, I don't know how the fuck that happened, bro. Just hella people showed up.
But
he's got security and shit. He rolls.
Keep him away from them girls, probably.
Oh, maybe they're for the girls.
Yeah.
So they stop him. They're like, "Yo, it ain't midnight yet, Jake." Just hold up. Hold up, brother.
Bro, it's so funny.
No, but you're a great host, bro.
Well, I want to make sure people are comfortable, but like, we can't give the girls anything. And I'm like, these girls just look young. And when you get old, I'm 37 years old. Everybody just looks fucking young to me now.
They're all probably 22, bro.
They probably were.
Not probably. They're all 21. Not even 18 plus. They're all 21 plus.
I'm assuming they're over 21.
Well, then also, don't fucking ask me. I got one chick. I don't talk to anybody else. If I get Me Too'd, it's by my own girlfriend.
Listen,
all right?
Lana went to sleep. She passed out. She passed out watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was wild.
She passed out watching the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And then I saw you were talking to those girls, bro. Bro, I saw
joke about this.
Literally,
bro.
he's on his phone. He's like, I'll order you whatever jellies you want. Jelly sandals are the newest cool thing.
Nah,
you about to give him all new jelly sandals,
You
bro.
laugh right now. I'm going to go back to the hotel and she's going to be sitting there with a fucking textbook to bash my brains in with.